Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. Tasha K has a tough road ahead of her when it comes to her lost defamation lawsuit from Cardi B. With a $4 million payout, Tasha filed for bankruptcy as Cardi B tried to assess her income to see how she could pay compensations for defaming, while Tasha wants to work out a payment plan. Furthermore, during a hearing in bankruptcy court, Tasha claimed that she does not have the ability to pay Cardi the $4 million. Of course, many different factors could contribute to this inability, considering her income as a social media content creator. Another important aspect that hinders her pockets are her outstanding tax debts to the Internal Revenue Service, with separate debts of $150,000 and $30,000. Additionally, Tasha K filed for bankruptcy back in May, a month after a judge ruled that Cardi B could seize her property in her debt collection. At the moment, it's unclear how much more Tasha owes her, considering that Cardi B already took some of her YouTube checks. Nevertheless, Tasha K filed with $95 in her checking account and recently claimed her assets total around $59,000. This includes a $47,000 Chevy Silverado with a $53,000 financing lien and other assets totaling $12,000. Cardi B is assessing various possible ways of getting her money from Tasha, and these include transfers to any third-party bank account or trust made from March 21, 2019 to present, according to court documents seen by SOS Media. Ultimately, Cardi B's legal team petitioned for the blogger Tasha to hand over proof of income and copies of revenue streams, whether from social media, tax returns, credit card statements, and more. Not only that, but it looks like Cardi's attorneys are going to extra steps to speed up the debt collection process as much as possible. They also requested to see Tasha's household goods and jewelry in their evaluation process. Still, this story also saw some turns as a result of Tasha K's bankruptcy, with Cardi B pausing debt collection. Despite the best of her efforts, it appears as though Cardi B won't be getting her money from Tasha K anytime soon. Since winning her defamation lawsuit against the embattled YouTuber, the mother of two has been waiting for her nearly $4 million payment in vain. Logically, it is evident that Tasha K has been doing everything possible to avoid admitting defeat. Ever since her motion for a new trial was rejected, Tasha K definitely has no choice but to pay the money up. Unfortunately, she has come up empty-handed, causing Cardi to take drastic measures in an effort to get her money. A few weeks back, the Grammy Award winner began collecting Tasha K's YouTube and Google ad checks herself, but this only brought in a few $1,000s to knock off the top. Her most recent payment was for just $640, proving that it's going to be quite some time before she's out of debt. Tasha K filed for bankruptcy, and the forms revealed she had no more than $95 in her Chase account at the time. Eventually, a judge ordered that Cardi B stands down on efforts to collect her money while the woman who defamed her straightens out her situation. K filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which puts all pending legal matters on hold until the bankruptcy is dissolved, the presiding judge noted. Within the documents, Tasha K declared that her assets are worth an estimated $50,000 to $100,000, while her liabilities come between $1 and $10 million. Among her most valuable possessions are a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, $6,000 worth of jewelry, and a few $1,000s worth of clothing and purses, including 2 Louis Vuitton bags. Aside from the large payment Cardi B is waiting for, K also has $53,000 to pay on her car, an undetermined amount to the Internal Revenue Service, credit card bills amounting in thousands of dollars, and unpaid legal fees. All this is also made more contentious and spicier by the incredibly sarcastic and backhanded apology that Tasha K earlier gave to Cardi B online. It didn't help her ongoing legal battle, but once that wraps up, we are sure that the social media war will most likely continue just as it has always been. Tasha expressed as such in a sarcastic and mocking apology directed specifically at supporters of Cardi's music. In it, she also spoke on a wealth of other issues that might be affecting her slow return to full-length projects. "I want to send a sincere apology out to Barty Gang," Tasha K wrote. "It's my fault as to why you all don't have a second album. She's been in court with me for 6 years, distracted from her purpose, and now going on to 7. Atlantic is broke and won't help pay for a second album while Offset is in court fighting to release an album, and my sis-in-law sold her rights to her catalog off too early in her career. Now there is no money to produce the album. She is constantly taking car insurance ads to keep the lights on and pay lawyers to continue to chase me down for money I don't have, Tasha wrote. I'm so sorry for distracting you all, Queen. Tasha K continued. Between me and the surgeons, we owe you all a huge apology. Atlantic refuses to give her any money to produce a second album because they took such a loss on her first album that she is now stating to promote 6 years later. Again, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. But if you want music, real consistent music, please stream Barbie World this Friday, and Ice Spice is from where she is from and can give you all the music you all need instead of her giving you all a Tasha K album, she added. You can of course notice that her last statements are ironic considering that Nicki Minaj, who's dropping Barbie World with Ice Spice, hasn't dropped in a while either, though that will change soon. Regardless, the Tomorrow 2 hitmaker is in a similar situation, and we will see how that fuels the fans if both artists drop in 2023. Tasha K spent the first few months of 2023 scrambling to arrange a new trial, though her appeal was ultimately denied. In March, she offered an apology to Cardi B over all the drama, but we all know that words don't pay the bills. By April, Cardi B was exploring options to seize the online entertainer's property. Instead, she seems to have landed on taking home the checks she's been making from ad revenue on YouTube as well as her website. According to Gaz Galightly, Cardi took $9,304 from Tasha at the end of the month before she was stopped by court, but is now eager to pick up her next check. This one will be much smaller and hardly making a dent in the pile she's still in debt to. It remains unclear if Cardi is still looking at taking over Tasha K's home or how much that would scrape off her bill, though she's likely feeling frustrated after the YouTube star's endless attempts to delay the process of paying up. Their beef stems all the way back to 2019, at which time the Hustlers actress sued Tasha K over accusations of involving with men for cash, drug use and false STI allegations. How long do you think it will take her to pay Cardi B back the money she's owed? This is difficult to tell, but for sure, God knows. As we still look at this bankruptcy court development, we shouldn't forget to look at how events elsewhere have also been unfolding. We remain speculative that R. Kelly's lead attorney Jennifer Bonjean is probably going to sue Tasha K together with the Bureau of Prisons Officer A, who leaked R. Kelly's confidential information to her, which she in turn shared with the government prosecutors and witnesses in both R. Kelly's New York and Illinois trials. This unrevealed Bureau of Prisons Officer A and Tasha K clearly broke the law, and it's possible that R. Kelly's lead attorney Jennifer Bonjean could sue the anytime soon. This would further complicate Tasha K's current situation. Meanwhile, we certainly know that R. Kelly and his legal team led by Jennifer Bonjean have already highlighted a lot of flaws, misinterpretations of the law and issues to do with injustice in the appeal brief. With such an articulate and experienced attorney as Bonjean, we are very optimistic that the appeal process will yield justice this time. The rest of us who support and wish R. Kelly to regain his deserved freedom can follow the appeal process, keenly optimistic that by the end of the appeal he will be a free man. We want R. Kelly to walk back home and resume doing what he knows best, give us more of the best music to enjoy. Thank you for watching today's video, brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.